Hey guys, it's Raining Blood, back again with another video, here to give my review of WWE WrestleMania 33. The show just got off the air about an hour ago, and guys, I was hyped for this WrestleMania, okay? I thought this WrestleMania looked awesome, and I was just excited for it. Pretty much every match in here I was looking forward to some extent. But guys, this WrestleMania, even though I was already looking forward to it, it exceeded my expectations. It exceeded everyone's expectations, guys. This was an amazing WrestleMania, guys. Seriously. And everyone's agreeing with it. I was worried I was like the only one thinking it was a great WrestleMania. But I'm seeing tweets online, people on Facebook. I was chatting with people throughout the show on Facebook. They were saying that the show was amazing. And it was a brilliant show, etc., etc. This show was amazing, guys. Like, I was loving the show so much, guys. I might even call it the greatest WrestleMania of all time. Seriously. But maybe I won't go that far, but I'd say it's in the top 5 for sure. Guys, this WrestleMania was amazing. It delivered in every way possible, and in the most perfect ways. It was amazing, okay? I can't say the word amazing enough to describe this show, right? It was amazing. Seriously. And I had food and drink for the pay-per-view, you know. I did watch it on the WWE Network. I got the WWE Network just for the free trial to watch the show, because I used to just like order WrestleManias, you know, like pay-per-view providers and stuff. But it's really complicated now. So I just became a bit desperate, and I ordered it. Or not ordered it, but I got WWE Network for the free trial and to watch WrestleMania on TV. So yep, amazing show, guys. I had like I said, I had food and drink ready for the show. I had popcorn. I had M&Ms. I had raspberry soda, and I had mini cinnamon donuts, which were all delicious. And it really kept me company throughout the show. But I was just like really, like I was eating my food like pretty fast. I mean, like really more than I expected. But anyway, I just want to tell you guys like how hyped I was for the show, you know, just so you won't like take this as a normal review, you know, just another review for me to do, cause like I was like really legit like thinking about the show a lot. It was on my mind a lot. So yeah, I suppose we can get on to the we can get on to reviewing the actual show now. It was and talking about some great WrestleMania moments here, guys, because there were some really great WrestleMania moments on the show. You guys are gonna find out soon. Alright, first we're gonna review the 3 pre-show matches. The opening pre-show match, WWE Cruiserweight Championship, Neville defeating Austin Aries. This match was awesome, guys. I actually wanted it to be on the pre-show. A lot of people were pissed that it was making the pre-show. I wasn't, and I was actually hoping it would make the pre-show, because there's a chance that it would have opened the show. And for me personally, I do not want to see purple ropes being the first thing I see when I watch WrestleMania. But nevertheless, this was an awesome awesome match, guys. Perhaps the greatest pre-show match of all time. These guys brought it for the time they had. It was only about 15 minutes, but there were lots of great high flyer stuff, acrobatic stuff, and there were some spots where you might have thought they were legit hurt, and maybe made you worry a bit, but yeah, really good technical match and stuff. The ending came with Neville. I forgot what move he did. I don't think it was the Red Arrow. He did some move to pin Austin Aries to get the win. It was a shame. I really wish Austin Aries had won. A lot of us were predicting Austin Aries to win. That didn't happen, but whatever. Still a really, really good match. Awesome match. So yeah. Then we have the next match on the pre-show. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. This was stupid, honestly. They probably did this to pander to the guy from the New England Patriots who was in the audience, who was friends with a certain someone who was in the match. So we all expected either Braun Strowman or Sami Zayn to get the win here, but nope. Strowman got eliminated early. Sami Zayn got eliminated near the end, and had the stupidest final three ever, whatever you call it. And of all people in the universe, Mojo Rawley won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which was stupid, pissed me off a bit, but whatever. What can you do? It was dumb. WWE did it just to pander to that guy he's friends with in the audience. Just dumb. But the match itself, I actually enjoyed. Probably because I really had low expectations for the match. And even though I hated that Braun Strowman got eliminated like a minute in the match, I still give it credit for the element of surprise. Heck, even for the ending with Mojo Rawley winning, even though it was a terrible decision in my opinion, I still give credit for unpredictability. Because literally no one in the world guessed Mojo Rawley to win. Seriously. And if anyone says they did, they're a liar. Seriously. But yeah. Then we go into the final pre-show match. And what was on the pre-show was originally going to be the six-pack challenge match, which I'll get onto later on. But that got moved on to the main show, and it was replaced with the WWE Intercontinental Championship match. Dean Ambrose defending against Baron Corbin. And if you guys want me to be completely honest, I was actually kind of hoping this match would make the pre-show, just like Neville versus Austin Aries. Those were literally Neville, Aries, Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and Dean Ambrose, Baron Corbin. Those three matches are exactly what I would have chosen to be on the pre-show for WrestleMania, because I'm a fan of Dean Ambrose. I'm really not a fan of Baron Corbin. I really don't like Baron Corbin. I don't know why people like him so much. He's boring in my opinion. And I predicted him to win this because it seemed like it was his time and whatever. But no, he didn't. Dean Ambrose actually got the win, which I was really happy about. Some people were pissed about it, but that's not my problem. And yeah, kickoff show, pre-show, whatever, was awesome, guys. Seriously. Then the main show starts, and we start with the opening match, and I was really surprised that this was the opening match. I don't think anyone expected this to be the opening match. Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. Awesome match. A lot of people were so into this. People were just having a blast with this match. Shane McMahon. This was a regular wrestling match, guys, so it's not like it was like Falls Count Anywhere where you'd expect Shane to do some no DQ stuff for the most part, but I'll explain that later. This was Shane McMahon really came to actually wrestle, you know. He put out a lot of technical moves at the beginning of this match, and he really brought it here. Shane McMahon and AJ Styles, telling a good story with like acting surprised, like really being surprised at how offensive Shane was, and that really like sold the match for me. That was awesome. Let me just name some spots. Then Shane attempted to do the leap of faith onto the announce table with AJ Styles on it, but AJ Styles dodged it, and Shane just went through the table himself. Then they knocked the ref down, and then AJ tried to do the coast to coast, stealing Shane's move, but Shane reversed it, and kind of hit him with the trash can he got to put him with, because the ref was down. And then Shane did the coast to coast with the trash can. Then what else happened? Then there was this awesome moment when AJ was doing the springboard 450 splash, but that was AJ who was doing that 450 splash, and Shane reversed it into a triangle hold. That was awesome. And AJ did a phenomenal forearm on Shane McMahon to pick up the win. Awesome match, awesome opener, one of the best openers in WrestleMania history. Period. Then we have the next match, WWE United States Championship match. Chris Jericho defending against Kevin Owens. Another awesome match. A lot of great technical wrestling and just really, really good stuff. And you had a lot of good storytelling, like I said, and like they're knowing each other's moves so well, and they bring hatred, kayfabe hatred, into the story that they're telling in the match, which was awesome. There was an awesome spot in the match when Kevin Owens had Jericho up for the pop-up powerbomb, but Chris Jericho actually reversed into the codebreaker. That was awesome. Kevin Owens powerbombed Chris Jericho to the apron on the outside, and then put him back in the ring to pick up the win. New United States Champion Kevin Owens. I really thought Chris Jericho would win, even though most people were saying he wouldn't. And here's why. Chris Jericho's going on tour with Fozzy. We know that. However, he doesn't go on tour until May 5th. And we still got Payback at the end of April for Americans. And I figured they'd have a rematch there, and Jericho puts over Owens, but no, he did it right here, so congrats, I guess. Then we have the next match after this, Fatal 4-Way Elimination match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Bayley defending against Charlotte, Sasha Banks, and Nia Jax. Did I say this was a Fatal 4-Way Elimination match? Yeah. Anyway, this was another really solid match. You had the women teaming up on Nia Jax to eliminate her first before they just made it into a triple threat, basically, and and that was really cool, And then Sasha Banks actually got eliminated by Charlotte shortly after, which was awesome. And then it pretty much became Bayley versus Charlotte, and pretty much just more solid stuff between the two. And Bayley actually picked up the win, which was awesome. I was predicting either Charlotte or Nia Jax to win, but I'm happy for Bayley. And then we have the next match after this, what was the triple threat ladder match for the WWE World Tag Team Championship between Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson, who were defending against Enzo, Amore, and Big Cass, and Cesaro and Sheamus. But the New Day, the host of WrestleMania, come out to say that this is now a fatal 4-way tag team ladder match. And they were like, I wonder who the fourth team is. And then the Hardy Boys theme song plays. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy are back, guys. And they were placed in this match to make it a fatal 4-way. I freaked out so much when they returned, guys. Like, I freaking screamed. Like, I never thought I'd see them back again, to be honest. That was amazing. Seriously, it was. And this ended up being just an awesome ladder match. It's probably why they made this a ladder match. A lot of awesome spots. Jeff Hardy doing like a swanton on top of a ladder. That was awesome. And finishes and stuff. And the Hardy Boys actually picked up the win. Welcome back, Matt and Jeff. Just that was awesome ASF. Seriously. Just the Hardy Boys are back, guys. Just how does that not like get you hyped? But anyway, after this, we got on to the mixed tag team match. John Cena Nikki Bella versus the Miz and Maryse. The crowd was booing Cena. Like, it pissed me off on it. But the Miz, like, went along with it and used it to make like a story, showing to the fans and stuff. And then, to be honest, it's really difficult to remember this match, because it really wasn't much, it really wasn't that long. But what people will remember this match for is what happened after the match. John Cena and Nikki Bella won the match, and John Cena proposed to Nikki Bella, and she said yes. That was amazing, guys. John Cena finally proposed to Nikki. That was an amazing WrestleMania moment, and I was kind of dreading it as it was happening, cause of the crowd, you know, being smarks and stuff, booing Cena and Nikki even. But the women in the audience, they saved that moment from being tainted, you know, because they were cheering the crap out of John proposing. That was just awesome. Amazing WrestleMania moment. And a fine, fun mixed tag match. Yeah. Then we have the next match, and the match of the night. Non-sanctioned match. Seth Rollins versus Triple H. Now, people online are saying, oh, this match was disappointing. Or not as good as I thought it'd be. Guys, what match were you watching? Seriously. This match was amazing. Seriously. It was everything I wanted it to be and more. What more could you want? Like, and I read people's reasons. Oh, they didn't use weapons that much. I really didn't want them to use weapons, honestly. I actually didn't. I was actually a bit disappointed when I heard this was a non-sanctioned match. But then the match actually happens, and Seth and Triple H, they have a great technical wrestling match, and awesome storytelling, like literal storytelling, with like Seth refusing to give up and just fighting Triple H. That was awesome. And there was a table set out. Stephanie was hanging on the ropes. Seth hit Triple H, and then he accidentally tripped Stephanie McMahon, and she went through the table. Triple H was getting pissed. Seth used to his advantage, puts Triple H in the pedigree position, hits the pedigree, rolls over to pin. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins defeated Triple H. That was awesome. Awesome. Amazing match. Check it out, guys. Match of the night. Period. Seriously. And then the match after this was sorry, that was the match I just read. Was the WWE Championship match. Bray Wyatt defending against Randy Orton. This was another really good match, guys. I really enjoyed it, especially with the mind games Bray was trying to play on Orton. Like, there were 3 times in the match, at least 3 times, when like Randy Orton was somewhat down, kind of crawling around the ring. There'd be like projections showing onto the ring mat, showing like giant insects and stuff to play mind games. It was kind of disgusting, but it was kind of awesome at the same time. I thought that helped the match a lot, and I thought they really did great here. I thought the match could have lasted longer, like a lot longer, but it was awesome. It was really good stuff, and a lot of people were predicting Bray Wyatt to get the win. I decided to make a risk and predict Randy Orton to win, because I really didn't want to sit. I really didn't want to sit through a whatever week-long title reign with Bray Wyatt. He just isn't WWE Championship material to me. So I was so happy when Randy Orton won. Yeah, Randy Orton beat Bray Wyatt with the RKO. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Then we have the match after this, and perhaps the most controversial match of the night. WWE Universal Championship match. Goldberg defending against Brock Lesnar. I think it's safe to say Goldberg and Brock Lesnar have at least somewhat redeemed themselves now. Alright? This match was only 5 minutes long, guys. Started out with Brock suplexing the crap out of Goldberg. Then Goldberg hit like 4 spears, including one through the barricade. But Lesnar wouldn't give up. Suplexed the crap out of Goldberg more. F5. 1, 2, 3. New Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Thank you. Finally, we got a real match between these guys. The closest thing to a real match between these guys. This is by far the best match between these two. Seriously. It was just good stuff. But yeah, Brock finally gets his win with Goldberg, New Universal Champion. I can't wait to see what he does with the title. That's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I'm not gonna give the match a rating, but I don't want to give it an NA either. So I just call it awesome. You know. Then the match after this, 6-pack challenge for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss defending against Naomi in her hometown of Orlando, Florida. Becky Lynch, Mickie James, Carmella, and Natalya 6-pack challenge. This was alright. Okay, this was alright. Probably because with the whole show, it's just been on fire and stuff. And just everyone is hyped. Kind of pretty much the perfect place for this match. Just what you'd expect, really. But decent. Naomi makes Alexa Bliss tap out. She wins the SmackDown Women's Championship in her hometown. Congratulations. Now we go on to the main event, guys. That is a no-holds-barred match. It was announced just before the entrances were being called, you know.
And yeah, the match is Roman Reigns versus Undertaker. I really wasn't looking forward to this match, guys. I thought it was gonna be a ball fest, honestly. And I thought that it was possible that it could have been a squash match as well, which would have been a huge mistake. But thankfully it wasn't, because this match was awesome, guys.
Roman Reigns versus Undertaker no holds barred match in the main event of WrestleMania 33. Awesome match. They used chairs a bit, kickouts, offensive, display. There was a table spot even. And at the end of the match, Roman Reigns did a ton of spears, and he beat The Undertaker. So Roman Reigns wins. People are pissed. I'm not really, because at least they made it look like that Roman was doing everything and anything in his power to end The Undertaker, and he did it. And it felt like he really did do it, So credit here. And but what people are really gonna remember this for is the post-match stuff. And guys, what happened after this match, I will never be the same after seeing the ending to this show. I'm not going to be the same after the post-match stuff. And that was Roman Reigns celebrated his win. Then he went back to the locker room. Then The Undertaker had amazing final moments. Standing ovation from the whole crowd. They're chanting, "Thank you, Taker," etc., etc. And he took off his gloves. And he took off his jacket. And he took off something else. But he was signaling his retirement. That is emotional. Really emotional to me, guys. Like, damn, ever since I started watching wrestling, Undertaker's been talked about somewhere, to me. And the fact that he just retired, it was sad, guys. I'm not sure if I can describe it, You really gotta see it for yourself. And the moment, guys, Undertaker's not wrestling anymore. He's retired. Thanks for the memories, Undertaker. Like I said, wrestling will never be the same without you. Well, I hope I said that in this review, but yeah. Amazing show, everyone. One of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. Maybe even the greatest. I'd put it in the top 5 at least for me. And yeah, that was my review, guys. WrestleMania's over. And the next one won't be the same because Undertaker's gone. But he'll be in the Hall of Fame, that's for damn sure. For dang sure, I'd say. So thank you, everyone, for watching my review of WrestleMania 33. Peace.